Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Traveling with Vaugh. Today I want to talk about something that's very important for anyone who is a TPS holder. TPS stands for Temporary Protection Services. This video today is going to talk about the changes in regards to TPS, Temporary Protective Services, and if you fall under that guideline, right? So as you know that the United States have decided to changes in regards to 100 of immigrations that have TPS, Temporary Protective Services. So this video is basically a wake-up call to let you know what you need to do in regards if you fall under that particular visa and or that protection, and what are your options, what are your rights, and what do you need to do. So basically this video is going to break down the new TPS rules that are governed in 2025, who was affected, and why protection was provided to immigrants, and why you're no longer safe, how ICE is using TPS to target certain work locations, and what are your real options in regards to next steps, the things you need to do in order to support yourself if you are affected by TPS. Okay, so make sure you watch, share, subscribe, and if you are affected or have a loved one who's affected, please don't put their name, but tell us what you're doing in regards to making things better for your significant other or for yourself. Okay. Obviously, this is a very, traumatizing experience for many. And so at this point, knowledge is power. And that is what I'm here to do, is provide you some knowledge and support around figuring out how to manage your TPS protection. Okay. So first, I want to talk about basically imagine like waking up the next day, tomorrow, and find out that your rights to live and to work in America is all gone. Again, that is happening to a lot of TPS holders right now as we speak. So, quick breakdown of what TPS is. TPS is for a temporary protective status meant for people who were escaping for wars, basic immigrants who are escaping for war, natural disasters, political crises, countries such as Venezuela, Haiti, El Salvador, Sudan, and many other countries. Obviously, the word temporary is a big support here, right? Now, this temporary status allowed individuals to live and work in the United States. And many have, been on TPS for like years, even for decades. So now, what is happening now in 2025? So the Supreme Court has just given the green light for the government to cancel TPS protections at any time, even if you're in the pending, even if you're renewing and it's pending. Please know that even if it's renewed and it's pending, you are still affected by this transition. And again, mention Verizon, Venezuela, Nicaragua, Haiti, and many other countries are affected by this. And some people can lose their permits within 60 to 120 days. ICE has been increased in many work inspection areas, such as like manufacturing companies, construction zones, and like service jobs. So please keep that in mind. Now, who is affected? Anyone under TPS is affected, even if they're in pending renewal status. People who are waiting to adjust status through a marriage or asylum, you still are affected. Any employers who rely on TPS workers, they're actually affected as well too, because they need the workers to particularly do the jobs. Family members, spouses, loved ones who are tied to a TPS holder, they also are affected as well. Now, what can you do, which is kind of like the meat of this conversation, what can you do right now if you are an affected TPS holder? If you qualify for like through family or employment or asylum or other humanitarian options, you definitely need to file early. File as soon as possible. You need to file as soon as possible. And make sure that your paperwork is correct without any errors. Talk to an immigration attorney as well immediately. You need to talk to someone to see what your other options are. Renew your work authorization, which is the EAD, ASAP. Make sure you renew it ASAP. That's kind of important too. Even if you're uncertain about the renewal before your current card expires, make sure you renew it before your current card expires. Keep copies of any submissions that you have. That is vital. Stay documented, and stay organized. That is the key here. You have to keep your documentations organized, and you have to stay on top of things. Carry copies of your TPS approval or your EAD and identification. You need to have that on you at all times in case ICE stops you. Keep digital backups in your email or on yourself or in a stored location in case you are detained and a loved one needs to get access to your documentation. Please have it readily available and let someone know where it's located so that they'll have it on hand in case it needs to support you in regards to that. Avoid risky areas such as workplaces. Stay away from construction zones. Stay away from factories, farms, because those are the places where ICE have been targeting and picking up people. And because again, ICE has been conducting raids in these particular TPS employment areas. Don't sign any legal documentation without legal counsel. You need to make sure you have legal counsel with you at all times in regards to signing any type of documentation. Consult a legal clinic. I'll definitely put a link in the notes below of where you can contact, just depending on the city. Many cities have nonprofit organizations that do offer pro bono work. So typically, you may could find someone to help you, give you some legal advice on the right direction on what to do in regards to dealing with TPS or your status. I would also say consider temporary exit for safety purposes. Some people are actually choosing to self-deport the correct way, obviously, unfortunately, and they're going to come back come back the correct way so that they would strengthen their case and coming back to the United States. Me personally, I wouldn't leave, but it's up to you. You have to make the final decision for you. I would stick it out and fight it out, but I would do that. So as you guys know, our system is rapidly changing fast, and there is still power in knowing your rights, which is so important. You might not be able to stop the decision, but you can protect yourself, your family, and protect your peace. So I truly hope that this video was definitely helpful to you guys today. So for anyone who is dealing with TPS and the TPS holders are being affected, my heart definitely goes out to you. I understand many people, even I have some people that I know that has fallen under this protective status and it has been revoked, and some has also self-deported. It's definitely unfortunate times, but my heart definitely goes out to you. And if there's anything that I could do to support or provide advice or help with legal counsel, even though I'm not an attorney, guys, but if I can point you in the right direction for support and help, I would be more than welcome to do it. Again, my name is Vaugh from Travel with Vaugh Agency. I do run a travel agency as well. So if you're looking for any type of travel or support, or if you choose to self-deport, which I have helped a couple of people who chose to do it, I found them affordable accommodations and flights and things like that. But if you are looking to do that, I'm also here to assist you with that as well. But again, I am very passionate about immigration, and I definitely want to support and be an advocate in any possible way that I can. So guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and click the bell. And again, please share your stories. Please do not give out any names, but please share your stories or the stories of someone anonymously. And if we can offer any advice to each other to support each other in this experience, or loved ones in this experience to help them navigate this, please let's do so. Have a good night. Peace.